Hello everyone and welcome back to Zama Plays Hand of Fate 2. Last episode we beat Strength. Now this episode I could go Hierophant. Justice takes so long though. I mean Hierophant could be probably easily done, we'd only need gold as far as I remember. Justice we need to be strategically sound. Oh, I think we'll continue on with the Devil. 4 lives hang in balance as a mysterious stranger offers help for a price. We prepare for chance guard, prepare for combat against the Empire. No companions. Very little supplies. Okay, what does Battletown do? Let's see. Upgrade this item at the blacksmith to unlock the token. Okay. Oh, that's a fine sword. What are we fighting against? Empire. Wait, 6 supplies? That doesn't sound right. So, if you fight against Empire, we take the Worker's Hammer. The leather armor. Take golden food. Maybe just take... Can I sell them for much? I don't know. I mean, this is unknown. Let's just take it. That's new. That's new, but it says what it does. Reveal all encounters when you reach the stairs. You know what? I'll keep it. Why is there? Why do we have so many supplies? I guess take the leather armor. Encounter 6. Be prepared for chance cards. Number of platinum cards unlimited? Okay, I'm scared now. What other platinum cards are there? Elder's Gift, Shrine. Merchant's Favor? Gain Fame? Reveal Map? I don't think Reveal Map is good. What kind of equipment can we take? Unlimited? Okay, I'm at 0 brimstone. I'm afraid now. Okay, I'm gonna take the Grifter's Companion. I'm gonna take the Gambler's Jewel. In case we need to fight something. What was that one again? Food? I can gain food. Okay. Take the iron? No. These don't take this much fame. This one needs a lot of fame, I guess. Does this one need fame? 15. No fame. I mean, 15 fame is a lot. Come on. What did I just... There we go. This one does need... none. Okay. So we gotta fight against the Empire. The Combat Empire. Oh yeah, right, the Archer's Bane. Actually, I love the Archer's Bane. Thieves. Undead Gambits. Reroll 2s and 5s. Avoid failure, slow swing. There will be Gambit is what they said. Shuffle less. First kill, what does the first kill do? 5 life. Remove a card in a wheel Gambit. What does Wager do? Start at bet 50 gold, they will end the level on full life. Avoid failure. Remove a card and a wheel gambit? Or avoid failure? Let's go avoid failure. Okay, so in the encounters we then can take Elder's Gift, Merchant's Favor maybe? Hey, what is the last one? We got so many... Okay, you know what? I'll take Gambits. Wait, there is a wheel. I remember caravan robbery maybe. Precision. Dice. The thing is, do I need my 6th platinum as well? This is for dice. This is for dice. Any precision wheel. Okay, wait. Let's look at the new cards. You know what? Oh, I can't put a brimstone card in here. Sad. I don't know what should I do? Should I just... This is strange. I'm afraid. Like, what do I have? I have no idea what these do. Fame. There's probably lots of weapon. Let's take maybe something where I can sell the weapon if I get too many. So equipment. The underneath, I can't do that. Empire contracts. General store. Gain any, spend gold. I'm gonna do Soothsayer. I like that. This is a good card. It can give me anything, and if I need something, I'm gonna have it. Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. Or do I take the blessing, actually? Is a random blessing better than a Soothsayer? Might be. Might be. So if I'm unlucky, get the blessing late. Both cost 5. I'm gonna take the Soothsayer. Let's see what it does. Okay. I'm excited. I have no idea what happens there.
Those who travel with you are more than mere pawns in the story. They have their own goals and their own needs.
Indeed.
Yet their stories have ended, or they would be here by your side, would they not?
That's ominous. Indeed, ominous news. You arrive at a tavern one evening, anxious to settle beside the roaring fire with your companions. As you enter, however, you are surprised to find no familiar faces. After a meal and several hours of waiting alone, the priest rushes in. Your friend Ariadne lies stricken at our temple. You arrive at the temple to find Ariadne lying in a simple bed, attended to by a church official. He explains that she has been stricken with dark magic that is slowly draining her life.
What the smith can achieve.
What? Somehow this melody resists our attempts at curing, the official says sadly. It's as if her very soul were poisoned. I'm sorry, her time is limited, the official leaves, shaking his head. It is not my place to say, the young cleric was just, but perhaps there are other places you may seek help. In my work helping northern refugees, I heard tales of their high priestess, a mystic of sorts, who moves freely between the realm of men and the world beyond. If anyone could help your friend, it would be her. You know that the northern priestess will not see you unless you possess enough blessings, but you have few options. With the young cleric's help, you're ready, Ariana, for a transport to the temple. Okay, I need 4 blessings. Soothsayer. Accept the 4 gold to lean your future. Let's go. You hand over the coins and eventually too. She focuses on your thinking for a moment. Let's go! Bad fortune. Good fortune. Okay, so I lose 6 gold, 5 food. 7 food, I gain 2 food. And some fame. I lose 6 gold and gain 2 food? That's not good enough, I'm sorry.
Given times are so dark, you are lucky to have allies willing to assist.
Wait, as you're walking past a black plain-looking carriage when the door suddenly opens and a huge pair of hands lift you inside. The carriage leaps forward as the door shuts, and you find yourself sprawled on a seat opposite A huge, powerfully built but unusually ugly man. Lord Apollyon requests your presence, the half-overgirl declares. The creature is silent for the rest of the journey until you arrive at an impressive manor house. You exit the carriage and you are brought into the large hall for the honors of Lord Apollyon. Ah, the great adventurer himself! Apollyon begins, smiling broadly and stepping forward to greet you. Who the hell is that? I only want to offer you my help in the future, Apollyon declares, only slightly taken aback by your outburst. Should you ever need it. Okay, I have heard of your exploits. I too am but a servant of the Empire and its people. I'd like to offer my service to you whenever I've needed them. Don't presume to wield a sword or dodge a claw troll, as well as you of course, but I do try to support good people with supplies and such, especially heroic figures such as yourself. Apollyon invites you to stay and entertain him with stories of your adventures so far. He seems captivated by every word and several hours pass quickly. You lead an incredible life. I hope you return again soon with more enchanting tales. Apollyon takes an item from the menu adorning the wall, saying, "Please accept the paltry gift. Perhaps it will help you rescue your friend." Okay. Allow my coachman to take you back and please come visit again at any time. Okay. You find the weapon merchant's Carrot Park. Sorry I had to dash last time. Yeah. That's the wheel nudge. That's the avoid failure card. And that's the gain food card. So do I take the wheel nudge or the avoid failure? I'm gonna take the wheel nudge first. Okay, Esmeralda, thank you. So there's no way for me to get... It's impossible to get that many blessings.
You must ponder the ties that begin.
You cross the
to
northern
bind.
border and prepare yourself to a long
The
course.
trap
Yes.
is slowly laid for you.
You're surprised, however, to find a... Wait, he said the trap is laid for me. To find a band of northern warriors waiting for you. The High Priestess is expecting you, the leader of the band declares. Wait, he says, stopping to peer at you intently. As Shadowness, Queen of Frost, cannot abide the presence of the unpure, you cannot enter the ritual house without sufficient sacred blessings. You require 3 more blessings.
Devils wait in the darkness, but which devil will you focus on?
As you pass near a darkened alleyway one evening, a blackened and misshapen hand grasps you, pulling you close to the darkness. You stand at the precipice of ruin. I'm sorry, it's just... I've never read that word. The Dark Lord has taken an interest in your destiny and even now is engineering your downfall. Okay. Pulls me with surprising strength further into shadows. But I can help. There's magic that can help you beat him at his own game. We can craft it, you and I. Doing so may test your spirit, but it's better than eternal darkness, hey? He looks up at you, his yellow eyes glowing faintly. Do not fall to despair. We will meet again soon. Okay. So I gotta go this way now.
You have to wonder why anyone would help you. At least my motives are clear.
Indeed, you want me to kill the guy I played last game that killed you. We return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and our grand immediate audience. How goes your quest to save Ariadne? Apollyon explains. I don't have the blessings though. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. I must confess there were a weakness for games of chance. Apollyon leads you to a table in another room. A set of cards is ready upon it. You will win when I provide... If you win, I will provide the blessings you require. Yes, I have the means. You'd be surprised at what magical trinkets end up in my possession as part of my work. If I win, then you must pose for me for my next portrait. It will be titled Champions of the Empire. Perhaps I shall have a statue of us made as well. I'll even stack the deck in your favor. After all, I enjoy the excitement of a game and care little for actually winning. That's incredibly easy. Well done. I think you've played this game before. He gestures to a darkly robed man who you fail to notice standing in a shadowed corner. The man comes to stand before you, his deep voice slowly intoning words in a foreign tongue. Now, your associate is a follower of an ancient religion that you may not be familiar with, but rest assured that his devotion is second to none. As you sit through the length of the ritual, you feel yourself drifting in and out of consciousness, whether from the drowning voice or the potent incense being burned, you cannot say. Okay. Oh, what the frick? Suddenly awake, Apollyon watching you with mild amusement from across the tower. I expect you'll want to begin your journey to the High Priestess immediately and sincerely hope your friend makes full recovery. That's so suspicious! You cross the northern border and prepare yourself for a long journey. You meet with a band of northern warriors. Now I can go there. Yes, I want to equip the archers. Actually, no. Wait. No, I don't. Keep the worker's hammer. I know why you have come, the giantess begins moving to inspect Ariadne. It is no wonder your holy people cannot heal her. This is no minor curse or spell from a magician. The beast of the underworld has tainted your friend's spirit, and without my help she will die. A gaze bore into your soul. I think your fate will be to one day destroy the one who brings ruin to my people. Until then, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yes, the Queen of Frost sends you to another room as she prepares a ritual. Many hours later, you are summoned again. You find the Queen standing over Ariadne, who apart from being famished appears fully recovered. Leave when you are ready. Esmeranthea declares, turning to leave. But heed my warning, hero. A shadow hangs over your soul. Stray but a little and you will fail to the ruin of us all. Malaclypse told me he was going to the village of Romstock to investigate a rumor of magical artifact, Ariadne explains as you leave the ritual house. I was to meet him there a few days ago. Okay.
I cannot understand how you come to be here now, given the challenges that have stood before you.
Shadows over Romstock. As you journey towards Romstock, you are disquieted by an increasing number of rumors concerning the village. It seems that every traveler coming from that direction has heard of terrible ritualistic murders being performed in the woods nearby. The rumor also suggests a mage responsible has been captured. Disguised himself as a bard, I saw him with my own eyes and he has the look of a killer. Don't worry, there will be justice served for those poor souls when that necromancer burns at the stake. Okay. Let's go there, I guess. Fate's Path. Show me what you got. There's the Great Traveler and Lord Apollyon, okay.
So the noose begins to tighten, and we question the very stakes.
You arrive at the outskirts of the village where Malaclypse is being held captive. That's the next mission now. I want to see what these guys have to say. First of all, give me that. Thank you very much. And now this guy. You are camped on the side of the road one moonless night when a familiar pair of yellow eyes suddenly appears beyond the light of the campfire. You have glimpsed your doom, I take it. The curse is in the cards, you know. He limps from the shadow to sit next to you, although somehow the fire fails to illuminate his form at all. The spell that will be your salvation will require several unique ingredients. The first step will be to harvest the horn of a diabolic creature. I know of one that will be easy to overcome, he says, producing a silver whistle from the cloak. Strike quickly, though, he pauses to add, or it may escape and you will spend countless lifetimes regretting it. The whistle releases a sharp note, and a fiery portal appears between the two of you. A short horned creature steps out, the portal closes again. Hey, Theophilus, you called? The devil asks, looking up at him. The child-sized creature seems oblivious to your presence at the moment. I mean, it is a creature. With a mighty blow to the head, you knock the devil unconscious. Soon you have removed one of the beast's horn and handed it to Theophilus, who places it in a sack made from the same dark material as his cloak. That will do for the first element. I must immediately prepare it. He grasps the limb from of Hellspawn. Do not be here when it wakes up, mortal. It will be angry and you have not the means to kill it. Okay. Buy equipment. Okay, I like it. Buy food? You know what, I'm gonna buy some food. Keep the 6 gold. Sell equipment. Actually, was that maybe bad? 17 plus 6. Is that enough to buy something? It's enough to buy that one. But so is the Archer's Bane. Okay, I'm gonna sell the Archer's Bane now. Actually, what does Fine Sword do? Stun Northerners. Okay, so it's just a really good starting item. buy equipment. Oh, I can take the gambler's jewel. Okay, I'll take the gambler's jewel.
They are
That's
your
incredible.
decisions to make. I will not tell you what to do.
I
You
can
must
also-
learn from your mistakes as well as your successes. Go ahead. Buy what pleases you.
Okay, I am going to buy all that. So now I have all the really good blessings. No, and also, wait, I got the good equipment. Return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and are granted immediate audience. You say that another of your friends is in peril. How fascinating. We live in a dangerous time indeed, shaking his head. You have a plan to save Malaclips? You explain that you have not yet visited the village of Romstock. I expect you'll want to travel there immediately in order to save your friend. Would you like transporting there? No, as you wish. Well, I don't delay you any further. Good luck with your quest. I'm gonna go there myself. I don't trust you. Like, I don't trust the other guy as well, but... a wooden stake with brushwood piled around it stands at the village center. A few peasants stand around talking eagerly about the impending doom of the so-called necromancer. You track down the town mayor, who, despite your pleas, refused to consider sparing the mage's life. The creature is bound head to toe in blessed iron, and he'll stay that way until burning under a full moon. Good, decent folk from this town have been murdered, and I will see that they receive justice. I plead his Malaclip's innocence. And who are you that we should listen, the Major exclaims. I will take more than the word of a nameless mercenary to free this creature of darkness. Okay. Okay. So. That's what the I feel like that's what the direction. I'm a nameless mercenary. Why is he so enamored with me? I really don't trust this guy, I'm sorry. Cannot convince the village of Frostblack to free him. Those dreadful peasants in the provinces can be savage folk, Apollyon declares, but I have a solution. It will but play the cards once more. If you win, then I will use my considerable influence to spread word that of your great deeds in service of the people. Bards will sing your praise across the empire. The rebel love nothing more than a hero, a real defender of the people. If it helps, I even have my personal herald accompany you, okay? Your needs are more particular in this case, so I must insist that you up the ante. If you win, you must stay and entertain my guests with tales of your adventures. What does she do? Okay. Another win! You are adept at both combat and the fine arts. I shall make plans with my associates tonight to support your cause. Okay, so I get the fame. Look, the hero of the Empire is in our village. You're here for the demon, of course. You must have heard it. We captured it ourselves. Don't worry, we intend to burn it at the full moon. You ask the Major to take you to Malaclips, who you find sitting in a small cell bound in silver chains set with glowing runes. With some effort, you manage to convince the Mayor to release him into your custody for proper disposal. I'm sure you know best when it comes to creatures of the underworld, the Mayor says. But we have the fire planned and everybody's coming. Perhaps you could stay at least until the full moon? At the end of the village, the Mayor reluctantly removes Malaclip's chains and stands well back as you leave. Thanks, Malaclip says. These country folk weren't kidding around. He goes on to relate how he was set upon as he entered the village, being accused for some local murders involving magic. It sure seemed that they knew I was coming, and where did they get those anti-magic chains from? Malaclip's in what happened to Ariadne? What about Estrella and Colbjorn, he asks, as you begin your journey back towards the capital. Indeed.
So many enemies await you, and so many would stop you moving forward.
The next day you stop to rest at a small inn. There are a few other patrons as you consume a sparse meal before returning to your room. Moments later you hear a noise in the window. It suddenly opens, allowing a hooded stranger to slip inside. Relax your sword-arm mercenaries, the woman exclaims, warding away your way with an open hand. I seek only to deliver a message that your colleague Colbjorn has been acquired by the guild. You see, she continues leaning against the window still. With recent setbacks to our income potential, we've had to expand our enterprise with kidnapping and so on. An rival tribe has an impressive bounty on your friend's head. It's all just business. For only 150 gold? I have 0! You can buy your friend's life back, bring the gold to the East Market Square and someone will contact you. Otherwise, well, I can't say how you'll be treated by those barbarians, the cloakwoman says as she ducks back out the window, vanishing into darkness once more. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. With the platinum! Following the goblin's instructions, you walk through a snow, then marsh, then under an old oak tree. You crawl through dirt tunnels lit by shafts of sunlight until you eventually emerge on a paved road deep underground. Up ahead you see bright green glow. You're no longer alone. Goblins scurry from adjoining tunnels and greet you on the path. You are swept along with the crowd until the tunnels broadens into a vast cavern encapsulating the small city Goblin Town. Green lanterns cast the streets in a murky light. Crowds of goblins go about their business while hooded figures lead rodent-like beasts of burden to market. In the distance a mountain of gold glitters enticingly. Lines of goblins are arrayed around it like spokes on a wheel. Visit the Gold Mountain. You join one of the long queue of goblins waiting patiently for their gold. A dusty goblin wearing a pointy hat peers down at you from a tall bureau. His wrinkled hand clutches a quill over a scroll of paper so long that it cascades off his counter into the ground. Name? The ancient goblin slowly scratches your name into the parchment before scooping some of the gold into your waiting haversack with a long giant spoon. 10 gold. 15 gold. 15 gold. 20 gold. Okay. Explore Goblin Town. Yes, I want you to help. Choose a card to duplicate. Okay. Continue. An ancient goblin, wrinkled as a prune, is selling an array of teas down by the bank of the pungent river that runs through the town. He places a bag in your hand and shakes a little head when you offer payment. I'm happy knowing that the tea will either strengthen you greatly or kill you. Thank you. Suddenly urgent horns play an alarm through the city, reverberating off the cavern walls. Goblins and hooded folk alike drop what they're doing and rush towards the exit tunnel or jump into portals popping up here and there. As a choking black gas begins to seep into the cavern, you pack your things and hurry towards the nearest exit. You stop to assist an old and feebled goblin. Okay. What would happen if I went to the town again? Oh. There he is! You sit resting next to a river one afternoon when Theophilus, dark form, rises slowly from the water and limps towards you. He appears to be completely dry when he stops before you. Mortals often contemplate their own doomed existence in the light of the setting sun, but yours is more doomed than most. We should make some progress on your next spell. Why is he helping me? Ha, the stranger speaks. I've offered to help you with no mention of reward for myself. Of course you are conspicuous of my intent, indeed. I have my own reasons for seeing a poor helpless soul escape the clutches of the Lord of Evil. Okay, he didn't give an answer, but normally as difficult to achieve as obtaining a devil horn, but luck is with us again. The agent of your downfall has provided us with exactly what we need. To possess so many blessings is rare for a mortal. I shall add their power to the mix. This will do nicely, Theophilus says with... Okay, about whispered. I'm sorry, I was just like... Okay, what are the best blessings? This will do nicely, Theophilus says with satisfaction as he seals the urn. Never lose hope, mortal. The Dark One may still lose his prize yet. Okay.
Everything is a wager, but our difference is that we understand the game must have rules and definitions if it is to bind.
Indeed. You enter a town one evening just as a gang of soldiers rise angrily from a table, leaving just a well-dressed civilian seated. "You cheating son of a harpy," one of them yells. "Gentlemen, please, I cannot help if it Lady Luck has taken to me this fine evening." "Nobody said lucky," the soldier exclaims, drawing his sword. The other soldiers advance around the table. This unarmed man suddenly leaps from his chair and ducks behind you, saying, "Mercenary, I implore you, I am humble and honest merchant in need of aid. Save me from this band of treacherous friends from whom I've offended merely by playing fairly a number of games of chance, and I'll pay you with gold." "That's our gold, Hansel," the soldiers cry. We warned you, stranger. Handel runs and hides behind the bench, his money bags clinking loudly as the battle begins. I like to get some gold. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I actually got hit. Okay. Why is this fight here? This seems so out of place. I mean, it's just three dudes. Why am I fighting those? This whole quest is really strange. I'm like, my alarm bells are going off. Having dealt with the threat of the vengeful soldiers, you turn to find Lucky Hamson lying still behind the bench, and Northern warrior crouched over him. A man who cheats has no honor, the Northerner says matter-of-factly, seizing his knife and hefting the mercenary money bag. You will not cheat me again. I did it. That's a strange. Everything is strange in this mission. With the Northerner weighted down with gold, you manage to drag him to the ground. An Empire captain arrives with a dozen of men and separates you both, as well as taking the bag of gold. Looks like Hansel's swindling days are over, but at least we've caught the two accomplices fighting over the spoils. One of the soldiers interrupts the captain. He tells of some of your adventures because I'm so famous. Good work on capturing the Northerner. Too bad we didn't get Hansel alive. Okay, so this is bad. Okay, what is this? Another of your friends! I see you still bear the marks of battle yourself, sending a butler with a healing potion. But why? I don't trust him. Okay, see.
Your allies, of course, help in times of trouble, but when the tables are turned...
I mean, I don't... Can I maybe sell? No, none of this is worth anything. Okay. I do not have... I'd like to have a mail. Would you mind terribly indulging me with another little game? If you win, then I will give you the required gold. If I win, then shall we say that you owe me a day's service? You know, then it's survive despite... Okay. Okay. This is getting harder and harder. That was pretty easy. Ah, you win again. I really don't want to do this. This is terrible. You enter a wide courtyard filled with stalls and milling citizens. Within 1 moment you are roughly drawn into the shade corner, protected from prying eyes by a variety of hanging carpets. Hello again, the cloakwoman begins brightly, her two beefy companions suddenly taking position on either side of you. How did we go? Are we saving any lives today? You know, with a sack of coins. Hope that wasn't too much trouble to get your hands on, the woman comments, and the coins are counted. Eventually the man nods to the woman and the two men leave, taking the gold. No, it's feeling, hey, it's just business, the woman smiles, drawing up her cloak. Suddenly she dashes away. Afraid that you might have just been hook-winged, you wander back through the crowds in time to see Colbjorn being thrown from a moving wagon. Yes, I paid them. Estrella hasn't been with me when I was taken down. I don't know what fate has befallen her. What is going on
One
over
has
here?
to wonder why a sudden wave of carelessness has overtaken your allies.
I am wondering indeed. The herald enters the marketplace and announces that Captain Estrella Fiore, traitor to the Empire, has been captured. What? To death by the Emperor himself, let her fate be an example, will work. The more executions the hand owes, the more the free people will rebel. The Emperor is cracking down on the lawlessness running rampant in the city, the herald responds. And you sound like a rebel yourself. Discreet inquiries leads you to Learn that Estrella is being held in a remote Empire stronghold, but nobody claims knowledge of where it is. How? How will we ever rescue Estrella if we cannot even find her? Lord Apollyon. You know what? I hate this guy. The general store. Okay, I'm gonna buy this one. My equipment is pretty good. That's a new one as well. On this day of penance and charity, you hear that a priestess will be blessing one and all for no cost at the Church of Fires. You find the flustered priestess at the church dealing with a huge crowd of peasants and nobles alike. You join the line, elbows are thrown and harsh words are exchanged, but you finally made it to the front. What blessing do you require? Plick, I've got no... I request any blessing. Slower spin reduces the spin. And steady hard. Huge failure is considered failure. In precision gambits, okay. Next the priestess shouts, the baby is thrust in the face and somebody impatiently pulls you from the line. Okay.
Old spirits dwell in these waters, and old power they offer. Still, I would not trust their terms if I were you.
The Lady of the Lake calls you to her shores. Okay. No. Where's this lake? Nevian crash upon the rocks that surround it. Okay, I did something wrong. The Great Traveler. One day you come across a man wrapped in a taunt. Greetings, mortals. The next element of a magical salvation is approaching. You will meet a traveler on the outskirts of the forest. Trade with him to obtain the feather of an angel. Do not reveal what use you would have for it. I wish you luck. Not long later you meet a dwarf bristling with bag sacks. Let's trade. I'm sure we can come to a mutual beneficial transaction. And it happens, I do have an angel feather that I traded from a kobold mystic in the western provinces. Do you need it for anything in particular? You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't need your help. Guardian Angel as well. You managed to convince the dwarf that the feather is probably a fake, worth little more than a few beads and a torn half of a map you find in your pack. The dwarf is barely out of sight when Theophilus is suddenly beside you saying, "That dwarf has never had such a valuable prize in his possession and perhaps never will again." But now it is time for the spell to be completed. Theophilus takes the feather and adds it to the spell concoction. The vial gives a silent bright flash and then returns to normal. At last! After all these years I will be free. You lunge forward, reaching for the vial while Theophilus is already opening it. Okay, I beat it.
Nicely timed.
Indeed. No, Theophilus cries as you wrestle the vial from his grasp. Please, mortal, you don't understand. It's my only chance for freedom. I was like you once, full of purpose and an inflated sense of destiny. I dared to stake my soul on a card game. I have been enslaved since before the Empire formed, before even the Dragon Slayers waged their war. I have seen and done things that would drive you to madness. Oh my god, this is a hard question. Okay, so he has been enslaved by the devil, and I'm pretty sure, let's be honest, Lord Apollyon is the devil. He's like, oh no, whatever happened? One of your companions is in mortal danger, and there's no way for you to get it. Well, see here, we play an easy card game, and you get what you want, and we raise the stakes every more and more, and I guess the next time we'll be like, well, you stake your soul, and it's impossible to win because the devil cheats, so I want the vial. On the other hand, maybe this guy will help me if I give it to him. What happens if I drink the contents of the vial? Am I gonna be screwed then? I really, really, really don't know. Okay, guys. I will give him the vial. Just you give it to me willingly. I do not know your every deed and exploit hero, but I do know that it is the greatest mercy you will ever perform. Okay. How fascinating. Change the topic. Of course, shall we discuss your past exploits once more? Okay, that didn't work. I think I might have just screwed myself. Then I could give you the means to rescue your friend. You must risk something equally significant, leads forward fixing you with his case. And for when you must serve me until I release you, or until I die, of course. That's bad. Okay, I can't decline, it just doesn't work, okay. Okay. I will beat you. That's what I thought, to be honest. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Yep. Now you're mine. Follow me, hero. And that is what I thought. So, either we do stuff ourselves,
The impossible seems out of your grasp, at least for now.
or we take the vial, right? I am pretty sure, I feel like, because there was a silver and a gold token, right? So, if we beat him ourselves, maybe we get gold, and if we take the vial and beat him with the whatever the Great Traveler concocted there with us, we get the silver at least. So I feel like we'll try it again, but a bit. Can we get, like, what is this, 150 gold? Or 4 blessings at the beginning? What was the second one? We had blessings, we had the gold, we had the impossible to get to Estrella. Oh, and the fame, we need 40 fame. I don't think much of this is possible. Actually, I'm gonna think about it next episode. We feared the devil. I mean, come on. I knew he was the devil, but I didn't find a way around it. I probably should have taken the vial and just doomed him. I wanted to see if something good happens if I don't. Because I was like, if we have to retry, I'll probably drink it. But now I'm thinking, maybe not. But we'll see at the beginning of next episode how we'll deal with this challenge. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. Even though I guess you maybe had even more fun seeing me run into my doom with open eyes. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode.